we're heading out, hear the battle drums. Carrier drops in these war-torn grounds. The sky is filled with a deafening sound. Loadouts checked, our nerves are tight. It's chaos out there, but we're ready to fight. Outnumbered, outgunned, our ships torn asunder. Canopy smashed, but we won't go under. They're too many and we're too few. Is this fight too much for us to break through? In the fray, canopy's gone as the swarm comes to play. Heat overwhelmed, systems start to fail. They're closing in fast, their strength prevails. Too many to count, and far too strong. This might be the end, we may not have long. Outnumbered, outgunned, our ships torn asunder. Canopy smashed, but we won't go under. There are too many and we're too few. Is this fight too much for us to break through? With a fire, a light breaks through. We look to each other, we know what to do. Training kicks in, we form our ranks. Together we stand, there's no turning back. Outnumbered, outgunned, our ships torn asunder. Canopy smashed, but we won't go under. There are too many and we're too few. Is this fight too much for us to break through?
Hello, Commanders. Glory Mankind. Welcome to the stream. Now, okay, we also have the stream. Especially, like, I was like, gameplay wasn't loading. Now we got it. Like, as many things, I've been bouncing around trying to see if I can actually get it into work. All right, now playing is working, or it was working. Oh, now it's working again. This is Firefox. We don't need Firefox. We are down in the Pleiades. And we don't really have an agenda tonight. We're just kind of chilling, chatting, casually hanging out after a few days of doing some more crazy kind of stuff. So we can do whatever. One of the things I wanted to do was actually build a mining a mining Corsair. As people tell me that it's like the best mining ship there is, or at least one of the best. And so one of the best mediums, if not the best medium for mining. I haven't gone mining in forever. So, like, maybe there's something about that could be created, since I have a Corsair to deploy still, by the way, which I haven't deployed. Thank you, Billy, for Trade Elite 2, right? Great achievement. I know, remarkable. I'm glad you liked the Panther versus Hydra fight. It was something that took me a while to prepare, and that I was quite nervous about doing myself. And I'm glad it worked. Should we just mess around with like a minor Corsair? That's probably a terrible idea. But let's do it. I mean, I have to deploy this pre-built anyway. Do something with it. Just annoys me that it's right there. All right, so let's swap into the Corsair. Normally, I keep ships in uniform with the Xenostrike Force uniform, but this is not a Xenostrike Force ship, so... Hey, Hibiki, I saw you've been busy in Asterope. Hibiki is ranking like as a #1 commander, or so-called hero of the battle, according to Inara, in terms of like blasting Fargoids in Asterope. I don't know what he's doing blasting Fargoids in Astro. I presume he's teaching some of his friends, but like, it's just my guess. All right, let's go to the Xenostrike Force headquarters, which is the best outfitting. Oh, giving Hydras. Oh, now that's remarkable. So let's go to... Does the Corsair have a ship launch fighter? No, it doesn't, right? I don't think so. That's the one thing that I kind of misses. Well, there's a couple others, but like a notable thing that it's missing. 5 Corsairs versus 1 Hydra, and 5 Corsairs are enough to get a Hydra with premium ammo, I would imagine. Right, because that's a maximum of 6 of the 30 mod shards. He does not. Okay, well, still worth a try. and a toggle switch. A toggle switch is doing something really interesting, which is he's trying to make a shielded build, a shielded Python Mark II work with Biweave while staying cold and orbiting. Now the problem, in my mind, of what he's doing is that he's using Biweaves, because Biweaves charge very fast, and the heat generation of your shields charging is directly proportional with how fast they charge. So Biweaves generate a ton of heat. So trying to stay cold with Biweaves, very difficult, man. My suggestion is if you're trying to do that, I would use D-rated normal shields, which is what I had designed. And I don't know if it was Hibiki's suggestion. It was a suggestion of someone in the Xenostrike Force or AX community, not my own. It was like, that was like one of the big ahas. I was kind of struggling with a build, and then I was chatting with a Xenostrike Force friend, and somebody came up and said, why don't you just use D-rated shields? And I was like, D-rated shields? Who uses D-rated shields? I mean, come on. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? That's actually precisely right, and it's exactly the right thing to do. And that was probably the key unlock that ultimately made that build work, because without D-rated shields, it would not have worked. So it was a great suggestion. Alright, here we are in the Xenostrike Force headquarters, which is probably the best outfitting place down here in the Pleiades. It has pretty much everything Shinra that Ezra has, minus the tech brokers. But we don't really need Guardian gear for our miners, so it's like... Oh, I have a docking computer. Oh, it's a default ship that has a docking computer. That's cool. Hey, Sinful Legacy, welcome to the stream, and congratulations for being a first-time watcher. You never done AX? I'm here to learn, baby. Thank you for the videos. I appreciate your work. Well, you're welcome. Thank you for viewing them. And I was actually planning on doing a lot of AX. Or maybe originally I was planning on doing it, but somehow I kind of talked myself into building a Corsair miner, which is what I'm planning to equip right now. But maybe we'll switch out and we'll do some AX. We'll mine some roids and we'll mine some goids. How about that? Do a little bit of both. I can't even remember how to build a miner. It's been so long. I think you need mining lasers. I think mining lasers for like laser mining, and then you need seismic charge launcher. I couldn't make Corsair. That's funny. Yeah, and go after a core asteroid core mining. That'd be a cool thing to do, actually. But I mean, I can't. Again, I don't even remember all the things that are needed on a miner. I know you need a refinery. I know I need some cargo hold of some kind to carry limpets and then carry the mine materials. What if I do the concordance sequence strat you guys said to get a byway with fast charge? That only works in a wing, a toggle switch. I mean, you saw how we used it, which is very effective, but it's really only effective in a wing. So you need a pulse analyzer, mining tools, seismic charge launchers. This is subsurface mining, so we should have subsurface. I only need one seismic charge launcher, right? And I think the turret does absolutely nothing, right? So I guess here's the difference. The turreted one extracts deep core deposits from asteroids, whereas the fixed one extracts deep core deposits from the heart of an asteroid. Very different thing. No, there's a key difference between these two models. All right, let's get a seismic charge launcher here. This is the bottom one. These are the two top ones. Should we put the subsurface displacement missiles? You only really need one of these, because these have like a gazillion rounds of ammo, right? All right, now we should stop skipping. You guys tell me if I fixed it. I was in super high FPS mode. 7-8 charge enhanced PD can handle 3 class 2 mining lasers for full rock. Okay, well, that's good to know. The stream is laggy for you guys too. Is it still laggy after I fix the madness? Because it's telling me that it's no longer. Oh, it's fixed now. Okay, cool, great. Yeah, all right. OBS is telling me that it had fixed it. So, Hibiki is saying that it can do 3 class 2 mining lasers. So let's put those on the. I have a Manning lances from Zemina Torval, by the way. Should I use Manning lances? I think those are parked in Shinrata though, so I think it'd take a while to get here. Mining lasers, 2D. Mining laser, 2D. Can I ask you colonization here? Yeah. I mean, again, this is a super casual. Ask whatever you want. You can chat about whatever you want. We're here to chill, chat, hang out, and blow up some goids, blow up some roids, in no particular order. Subsurface. Oh, abrasion blasters. That's what I forgot. Right. So I'll put a subsurface displacement missile here and an abrasion blaster here. Thank you for a reminder. Where are abrasion blaster? Are they under mining tools? Yeah, abrasion blasters. There's only 1D status, right? I think there's no bigger abrasion blaster. Josh is saying, AX combat is no joke. I'll never think I'll be good to it using mouse and keyboard. So let me get a video for you that I think will help immensely, because until you know how to properly set your controls for mouse and keyboard, there's really no way that you're going to get good at flight assist off, and as a result, there's really no way that you're going to get good at AX, or most of AX, because I know it's still possible to do it with flight assist on. This video above is about controls in mouse and keyboard, which is what I use. So I would highly recommend you give it a watch, because it's the biggest skill equalizer that you could do in the game, is fixing your controls. So there's that, which is good. And then the Elite Noob is asking, built on Orbis around an IC with 3 IC and refineries, man. Oof, that really hurts. I mean, the reason why you're doing that is because the IC has a default economy of industrial. And the industrial default economy of your IC planet is eating up all the refined metals except aluminum that your refineries are making. That's what's happening there. I wish I had a good news for you that there was a way to fix it, but I'm sorry, my friend. There is no way to fix it. If you build a refinery on an industrial planet, you are, I can't use the word because YouTube would censor me, you're in a bad place. Sorry for bad news. I'm glad you like the AXI guides. Like, we try our best to make it accessible. Anyway, I think we have the hard points placed. Now, what do I need in the... I need a pulse wave analyzer, I think, right? What's the difference between these? Like, just range, scanner range, power draw and scanner range, and integrity. So you just go with a long range one. Well, we'll find a way to make the power work. But I have seen players being able to do it, and I bought stuff from them on icy planets. Well, trying to think about how you build a refinery on an icy planet. Liptic Zone, I'm in the Xenostrike Force PG. You're welcome to join. We're going mining, so I'm not doing anything interesting, but you're welcome to join if you want. Is there a good centralized location for colonization data? Like a system planner or just a central Ipodito, someone looking to build a system planner? Yeah, absolutely. There's a fantastic system planner. And there's a 80-page manual, which I wrote, which also has a link to the system planner. So let me fish it out. Just 1 second. There. Link, copy. To switch accounts and stuff. Share. Copy link. This is the manual to colonization, which I wrote with a lot of input from a lot of awesome people. It's a bit long, but I actually made an audio guide, which is linked on the first page for this thing. And there's instruction on how to make it printer friendly if you want to print it, because it is a bit long. But there's also a link here to the system planner that you're asking about, which is, where is it? Hold on. Here you go. This is the link. That is System Planner. That's from Commander Daphmath, not from me. Commander Daphmath has done incredible work at making that planner about it. Yeah, I mean, it's technically possible to overcome the industrial economy sucking up all your materials, but as Shibiki is saying, it's easy to do on rocky, icy, rather than just icy. And even then, it's very difficult. You need a lot of refineries to do that. Honestly, in my opinion, you're better off building a refinery in a place that doesn't have industrial economy conflicts, but it's your system. You do whatever you want. What would it take to get a guided either 101 or Group X training? Is this even possible? That's what mentors are for in the Anti-Casino Initiative Discord. Like, you just get into the Anti-Initiative Discord, and then you ping the @mentor role and say, hey, is anybody available to give me 101 coaching? And people will gladly watch what you're doing or look at a video of yours, whatever works, depending on time and alignment and stuff. I don't know why, but my system has one building that is giving me economy services. Poke Gustavo, services is the... services is a few things, but primarily services is the contraband economy. So if you have like a parrot station in the system, the station economy would show up as services. At least that's been my experience. I think it's not the only one, but I think it's the primary one I've seen. A toggle switch is saying, if I stagger fire with left pips to weapon, more pips to sys, gonna have to use more heat sinks over time, but it could work, just need to send heat sinks near the end of Gauss ammo. Staggering fire with less pips to weapon and more to sys doesn't sound like a great idea where you're engaging, to be honest. I think if you're trying to solve the problem of heat, there are other ways you may want to solve it, and that is a bit of a last resort that would require you to multi-sync, and I don't know. I personally wouldn't go that route. It's going to make everything more complicated and harder and tricky. You can try it. You should try it. Don't listen to me, right? I mean, I just talk about my experience, but you should, develop your own experience. And chances are you might have something to teach me, which would be a good thing because I love to learn things. So what are we doing? So we have a pulse wave analyzer. Do we need any other utilities for these minor? I don't know, like a heatsink, like something. Like, what do we put on this thing? Oh, thank you, Sinful Legacy. I much appreciated. One observation. The successful refinery I have seen on IC were on completely isopanic with 5 slots. So probably built 4 refinery plus 1 port. Because they got CMM2. Yeah, that could have worked. Yeah. I guess 4 refineries might ultimately outproduce like the consumption of thing. Easy mode Corsair is pretty easy mode. It's an amazing ship. I love it, by the way. So what do we say we're doing again? So we have a pulse wave analyzer. So I don't think there's anything else that is even remotely useful. I just put heat sinks in here. Like, you're saying I don't need heat sinks, but I don't know what else to put in there, so I'm putting heat sinks, because whenever I'm like, I have a utility salt, I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to put in here. Usually the answer is, I'll put a heat sink. Alright, let's get some decent modules which aren't completely garbage for this thing here. Definitely run milligrade on the Corsair. It increases my rebuy. Ooh, I don't have milligrade on this thing here, apparently. I don't know why. I'd assume it would have sold milligrade armor for Corsair, but probably not. Sells pretty much everything else. I should put one of the sort of pre-engineered things here, but I don't think I have one lying around, so I'm like... That's a good thing about the XSF HQ. You have pretty much every module you need here. Except, apparently, the armor of Corsairs. And I don't know why that is the case. I'm actually quite curious. Fuel tank is staying as it is. Shield generator. We're gonna sell. Stunlock Challenger. Oh, that sounds pretty cool too. Can I move this to somewhere else? Here, I guess. And this one here. Okay, now what do I need to put in this thing, right? I need a refinery. Like, how big do refineries come in? I need cargo racks. Oh, I'm not fighting you. Corsair is amazing. I completely agree. I don't know if it is necessarily the most fun. Why are there 3 experimental weapon stabilizers, by the way? Why are there 2 free Fs? This is another of the mysteries of outfitting. Refinery goes to size 4. Refineries. You are correct. So refineries do go to size 4. So should I dump the cargo rack that I'm never going to get back? Fine, dump it. And put a refiner here. Refinery 4. I only need 1, right? Second one doesn't do anything. Or at least isn't all that useful. Supercruiser says docking computer. Fine, let's keep these. They're convenience. Thank you, interested party. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was a challenging fight, but I had practiced quite a bit. So when it came to actually doing the fight, it worked out even better than I had been practicing. So that was nice. I have an Alliance Challenger that has Gauss and Cytos for AX. Oh, that's a beautiful build. That's a Cyto Chally, as we call it. I am a big fan of that build. Pocket Gustavo, like, Cyto Chally is so much fun. Not sure if it is because of how much I used it during war. Simply cannot fire ship. Yeah. Alright, so we have a refinery. Then what else do we need to put on this ship? Do we need to put... I don't have a class 7, so I think the next thing would be a class 5. Prospector limpets? I need collector limpets, right? That's for sure. Prospecting limpets. Do we need like these mega super class A? I guess, right? Doesn't. What's the difference? Like active range, less power draw. Huh. That's surprising that an A rated has less power draw. Significantly less mass, much better range. Looks like A rated is definitely the way to go. Mining multi-limpet controller. But is that what? Range and duration. But the mining multi-limpet controller has kind of a bunch of downsides though, right? I think, right? Mining multi-limpet controller. That's free C. Like the range is not nearly, it's like half of the class A. Now class A is more fragments. Okay. Range and duration. Yeah, I think we have what we need to put in a class 5 prospector. Boom. Alright, so we got that. And then we need a collector limpet controller. That we need, otherwise we're not. And this is the kind of thing that you probably ideally want more than one, right? Or can we get away just with one? One collector limpet controller of class 5A has 3 active limpets, which is not a lot. We'll think about it, see how much space we have around here. I might get rid of this cargo. I'm kind of throwing away all my cargo racks, which I pre-configured, but whatever. Should we do 2 collectors? What is this kind of? It's like it's like a skip to like a completely different thing. It's like let's put the Heroes of Mankind album. Like yeah. All right, let's put a second collector input control because I think that's a bit of a bottleneck. If you have three lasers going non-stop, I think you want 2 collectors. All right, and 666. What am I missing? Am I missing anything? Well, except the cargo racks. I think I need cargo racks. But for mining, I think I got everything else, right? AFMUs are always handy, but maybe if I put that an AFMU there. FSD boosters, interdictors, fight assist, fuel scoops. I don't really need a scoop, right? Right. Should I be, like do a free fuel scoop as an emergency thing to get places? Maybe. Maybe we'll change our mind. How far out am I going? I have no idea. I was thinking of going to Taigeta because I think it's one of the most beautiful places in the Pleiades. So, and just mining until I get bored, and then we go kill some interceptors. Because in the AX we have this model: mine goids, not roids. Have I forgotten anything? So I have 2 collectors. I got some 200 tons of cargo. I got a prospector. I got a refinery. I got a small fuel scoop just for an emergency. You don't really need 6 limpets at once, but why not? Why not? I like limpets. The core internals we've set. Utilities, we don't really need anything except the pulse analyzer. Hard points, we got a bunch of different random tools for all kinds of mining. I'd like to do some core mining. I haven't done core mining in a long time. I think that's kind of it. So let's engineer some crap remotely. I don't think I'm going to engineer the FSD because I want to put like a pre-engineered one when I have a chance. But I do want to engineer the power distributor for charge enhanced because that's going to be determining how much my lasers work or don't work. I do like the input orbiting too. Like, they do look cool. I agree. I really wish they did an engineer to maximum button instead of these click 50 times. Don't forget to buy Olympus. Yes, that's another important thing to consider. How many should I buy? I have 200 tons. Should I buy like 150? You can always dump them, right? I'm not going to put an experimental on it, but 90%, yeah. Oh, 3/5. Yeah, something like that. I was thinking like something like that. Let's put some long range or lightweight sensors. What do you guys think? I mean, I can go long range because on the Corsair it doesn't really matter, right? This ship is not built power constrained and weight is not an issue on a Corsair. So I should just do long range. Especially since I'm like doing a minor. I am almost out of core dynamic composites, by the way. I should go up and stock up on some of those too. Half of your cargo. Everybody has a different opinion, like 90%. 60%, 50%. Sounds like the answer is somewhere in the 2/3 range. The wisdom of a crowd here. Laser mining. Well, I'm gonna be doing a mix, right? First of all, I'm not trying to do any kind of optimal mining of any kind. I'm just going to chill and do some laser mining and some subsurface, and if I get a core, I'm gonna crack it. If I can remember how to crack a core, which I don't right now. I know there's some mini game of some kind, but I'll need to refigure it out because I haven't done it in so long. So armor I'm not engineering because this is lightweight and I want to put mill grade on it, so I'm not gonna do it. But life support is a no regret, like lightweight engineering. You mine in a Panther with 960 tons of cargo. I mean, you have a lot of patience, man, if you're mining 960 tons at a time. I remember when I did the egg mining. People who have been around here for a while might remember the egg, which is a subsurface LTD asteroid with 4 subsurface deposits. And filling up a cutter, even with that, even cycling that using the SLF trick was freaking forever. I praise the egg, yes. Yeah, I mean, mining a cutter, already filling a cutter takes a long time. I can't imagine doing it in a Panther personally. But how is it? How is the Panther as a miner? It doesn't strike me as a particularly, you know, chip designed for mining. I mean, with map laser mining, yeah, I guess if you min max it, I'm not surprised that is the case. So we did send. Did we do? Yes, we did sensor. We did life support. Oh, power plants. We need to armor, or probably armor this power plant. Yeah, I was hearing some people saying that a Type 8 is a problematic with mining because the bottom hard point like shoots limpets down or something like that. Is it true? Like, and this is where I think I'm gonna run out of core dynamic composites because I'm gonna have one, but that's about it, I think. You have to rest up as you deploy your limpets, so that's funny. Yeah. This is my last core dynamic composite. Boom. But we should have more than enough power anyway. Now this is important. This is probably one of the most important engineering things for any ship. Can we still get stuff from Titan Corpus? Mats, components like maw and engine. There's a number of things you can get at Titan graveyards. Like if you're talking about Titan drive components, the answer is yes, you can get them. They're very rare, but you can get them at Titan graveyards. There are some things that are currently not available, however. Everything that comes from the hull of a Titan proper, so like, what are they called? The hull, gosh, I should know. They're materials, I can tell you because like they're materials necessary to engineer anti-guardian zone resistance engineering. But those you can't get anymore right now in the game. So either you're stocked up or it's just not possible to go get them right now. Also, there's a few materials from Titans like that you can mine that are new, which I thought we were gonna use for some like community goal event of some kind, but they never were. So I'm still kind of at a loss of like, why are they even there? They were literally never used for anything. All right, we did. Engine, FSD, as I said, I don't care. Collector limpets. What do you even do? Oh, Misk lightweight. Do we want lightweight collector limpets? Wow, there's like 45% mass reduction for G1? I'm doing this. Like, not that it matters, but it's like 17 tons for G1 engineering. The rest is like diminishing returns, but the G1 for these things, like, do it in a heartbeat, even if a Corsair is already at mid-mass. Like, This is just too good not to do. Alright, so we got armor, power plant, engine collector, power distributor, FST. We said we're not going to do armor. We said not going to do everything else. Is engineered. So now let's buy our limpets, as somebody reminded me. I don't know why I have to repair since the ship is brand new, but whatever. Let's get 150 tons. Something like that. Yeah, you can get caustic crystals. They're not common, but honestly, they never common in the first place. So I actually think even when maelstroms were around, I think is there a mission that we can get like for mining while we're here? Since we're doing. Is it under operations, I guess? No, this is just stuff. Donate 1 million to the Antique Soon initiative. I think anti-mission initiative is doing fine. I don't think there is agricultural, blah blah blah. Courier, war supplies, source and return, spec ops, murder, blah blah blah. There's no mining missions. Wonder why. I guess because the economy is just high tech and military, and so we don't get any mining missions. So that could be the reason. Hunter 3453 is asking if the Corsair dethroned both the Crate Mark II and the Python Mark II. Well, I wouldn't say dethroned the Python Mark II. The Python Mark II has very different roles, but I think it dethroned the Crate Mark II for almost everything. Right? The one thing that it's missing is a ship launch fighter, so if that matters to you, then the Crate still has a role, but otherwise, it's really hard to make a case for a Crate when the Corsair exists. Alright, I think we got most stuff, right? Stock up. Now let's map our power priorities first, how I'm generally used to do it. Scoop, nice. This is good. Oh, I could have engineered heat sinks, but whatever. Well, I'm glad the exosaf has been helpful, Kalidos. Alright, ready to go. Oh, maybe I should have gotten shields. I'm flying a shieldless miner. I forgot shields, I think. You know, tends to happen when you do AX. You forget that shields are a thing. Alright, fine. Let's fly a shieldless miner. Who needs the shields anyway? Yeah, Alex is amazing. I agree. Yeah, the numbers are different. I mean, the AXI Discord has 30,000 people. The XSF Discord has not even 300, right? So the numbers are very different. All right, I'm getting bored of just sitting here, so we're going to go here out anyway. If I smack into an asteroid, you're done for. Oh, this ship has how much hull? 400 hit points. 400 hit points! Come on! 400 hit points is just fine. We're going to be fine. I've killed a Hydra with 96 hit points. I can go mining asteroids with 400. Come on. Come on. Did I get 2 jumps because we have a crappy uninjured drive. How good is a Mandalay for a beginner at Antique Xeno? It's very good, actually. The Mandalay is a really good Antique Xeno ship. Somewhat held back by its small power distributor and the fact that its weapon convergence is not as good as the Chieftain's, but I mean, short of a Chieftain, I think it's a number 2 ship. I would recommend people learning it. I would still recommend the Chieftain to learn, but the Mandalay is not that far behind, and it has some things which make it easier than the Chieftain, and a few that make it harder than the Chieftain. So net is slightly behind, but it's very close. Flies better than the Chieftain. Shields offline? No, shields are not offline. I simply don't have any Chieftain. Oh, talking about Alex, we're in Alex's system, where Anvil Pride, the refinery we built like half of the Pleiades, is stocked. I wonder if there's a refinery that actually could pick up a mining mission there. But I also don't want to kind of necessarily be beholden to like a particular thing to mine. I'm just gonna go mine whatever I feel like. Ooh, should I have gotten a detailed... Did I need a detailed scanner to actually scan the rings and find the hotspots? Do I need one of those things? Or no? I think I do, right? Don't I need a DSS to scan the rings? Ah, guys, I was relying on you to kind of like tell me how to mine, but you failed me. You failed me at like the basics of mining. Alright, let's see if Anvil Pride stalks them. If not, we'll go back to XSF HQ. And we'll give Alex a hard time for his refinery not stalking essential mining equipment. Hunter 3453 said he used the Python Mark II. By the way, we have Super Cruise Assist, so let's turn it on so we actually read and or try to turn it on. Alright. I used the Python Mark II for Titan bombing some spires, which is great for. We would say nowadays going X combat with buddies is more comfortable with Python Mark II or Corsair. Corsair, as in it's not even a question. Like, the Python Mark II is a glass cannon. Like, it's great as a Titan bomber if you're flying really stealthy and staying below the heat threshold, which is, you know, the stealth bomber build of the Python Mark II. But for Antique Xeno combat zones, it is really squishy. You wanna go? Well, thank you for checking, Carter. I'm not sure I trust Inara for those things, but it's good to know. I did buy my Olympus, thank you. Somebody did remind me about those. Grab a shield while you're there. Nah, shields are overrated. Shields are massively overrated. How do I even set my pips, by the way? I don't know how you set pips for money. Welcome to the stream, all that is Jay. Look at rock, shoot rock. Get rock, sell rock. Yeah, that's about the basic for mining. Alright, let's see if Inara lied or if Alex's station actually has DSSs. Let's also see if it has missions to mine. Encrypted stuff, liquor, it's industry, agri-medicines, assassination of people, scan jobs. No, I guess it's extraction that has mining, right? Well, you're welcome, Hunter. I don't know that there's a lot of extraction. I'm trying to think if I have any extraction that I know around it. I think there might be one or two that I've built around here, but I missed Titan bombing too, yeah. So I think we can lose our fuel scoop because I don't think we need a fuel scoop. So I dropped that one. And we will instead put a DSS here. And you guys are saying put a shield in there. Nah. No shield. Alright, now let's set our fire groups. So 1 abrasion blaster, 2 displacement missile, 3 seismic charge launcher. And for each of these, I think I need a perspective for kind of all of them, right? Really? And then 1 with the mining lasers and the collectors on the second trigger. And then this one would be the pulse wave and the surface scanner, I guess. I don't think I need anything else, right? Heat sinks I got mapped. Scanners I wouldn't use. I think this is it. Oh yeah, that was a great time. Medusa versus asteroid damage. Yeah, no. This is... We're mining... First we're mining roids, and then we'll go mine goids. That's the plan, at least. Does everything boost to 600 as it should? No. Why is it not boosting to 600? Is that because I got limpets? Oh, because they don't have drag drives experimental. That's the main reason. Alright, let's continue our tour to Taygeta. Oh, Spire's coming back would be nice. Mining missions are in the transportation tab, like the one with passengers? Really? So I was looking in the wrong spot? Am I that bad of a failed miner? Alright, let's go to Titan's Daughter, which is like in the middle of asteroid field. Oh, not normal passenger emissions. Okay. Yeah, Poke Gustavo, the reason they do damage is because they do caustic damage, and firewood's don't have resistances to caustic damage, so both caustic mines and other interceptors, by the way, do a massive amount of damage to interceptors. Now, obviously, it's not all that easy to kind of get interceptors to shoot each other, but it's possible. Let's stay on the bright side. Oh, first we need to use the... Where is the... Prospector surface scanner? Too fast, so slow down. I just want to fire the... There's a second ring, I think. This ring, I think. 0 impacted somehow. Oh, I guess it doesn't count the one on rings. That's interesting. Alright, we got a few hotspots. Looks like there are 2 overlapping hotspots, by the way. I forgot how crappy the unengineered ones are. I'm not gonna get the bonus. The world will end. There. Yeah, interceptors can kill each other. That's absolutely true. It's not particularly easy to get one to do it, but it's possible. I managed to get like... Oh, there you go. 90, final. Alright. We got everything here now. Let's see what we have on offer. Points of interest. What should I get? Cereblibide or Monadzite or Zite or Monad... whatever it's called. Or Platinum. Platinum, I can say. Is any one of these core mining? Like... Is Monadzite core mining? I don't know. It sounds interesting. Let's go with a Monadzite hotspot. It's also like 2 overlapping ones there, so let's go there. Mars is the best? Alright. I have to check the ring type. Planetary information. Metal Rich. Metal Rich is good, right? Right? Hey, Alex. Metal Rich is good, right? Alex, we just did a stop at Anvil's Pride. And yes, we were saying good things about you. Right. Yeah, I would like to find a core or two. Like, I know the core asteroids kind of look special or something, and experienced miners can tell them apart just by sight. That's not me. I would not see a core asteroid if it hit me in the face. Alright, now we want to do what? We want to use the... No, seismic charge. Where is the pulse wave? This thing here. So I use the pulse wave scanner. What does the pulse wave scanner tell me? Oh, there's some very colored things. I guess the very colored things are good, right? That looks very yellow. So we go to the very yellow thing. Alright, so I should get a prospector on that one, right? How many prospectors can you get at the same time? Like a limited number, right? 3, I think. Did this fire? No. There we go. So this looks like subsurface deposit, right? Coltan. Oh, and there's surface deposits too. Alright, let's get some collector's limpets out. I know, there's nothing to collect. I get it. But there will be soon, don't worry. Alright. And this is lepidolite. Whatever lepidolite may be. Uh-oh. Ouch. Maybe I should also have, like, night vision, because I can't see a thing. There we go. Much better. Much better. Let's see if I still remember how to play this game. Now, this game I know how to play because the Titan Rescue thing was worked like this. So this I remember how to play. Core mining, I always look for ones that look like popcorn, if that makes sense. Very yellow. Think of highlighter yellow or safety yellow. Okay. Good to know. Highlighter yellow. That's, I think, done. No idea if what I'm mining is of any value, by the way. I could be mining junk. Does mining, does releasing on a smaller thing, like one of the single instead of triple things, result in more pieces or no? Oh, by the way, I should open my cargo scoop, right? It says no collection targets, why? Do I still have limpets, by the way? Looks like my limpets died or something. Oh, probably when I crashed into stuff, I guess. There we go. For a core, you need a select fisher. Strength is higher, strength the more bars you need to charge. For the system charge on the lowest one bar averages 2. Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about because I can't remember, but I guess we'll figure it out once we get to a core asteroid of some kind. However, is my prospector still attached? Nice. Are my limpets collecting stuff, or are they just sitting around? Oh, I think I had it on the ignore list. Yes, that's why there was no collection targets. That explains. There's always a reason. I think I fired too soon now. Alright. This is Finance Friday. This is Finance Friday, but I think I'm the only one listening to the music. I thought I was like, do you have the music playing? And like, I didn't realize that the music is not playing into... Alright, let's play. Alright, and we got music. Perspective tells me it's a core. Okay, good. Is that a core? No, that looks like another subsurface thingy, right? Osmium, subsurface. Yeah, that's subsurface. That's repulse. Is that popcorn? Are you saying that's popcorn or not popcorn? How do I know if it's popcorn? Like... Let's get that in. I know, it doesn't seem there's a lot of monazite here, right? Yeah, Minerva is definitely a big Finance Friday situation. That's also subsurface, right? Yeah, Bertrand, silver. Did Prospector prospect? No, it didn't prospect. I want to find a core. Oh, there's some big roids down that canal. It's lepidolite still. That's like laser mining. Let's try some laser mining while we're here. Oops, wrong button. Or wrong fire group, bro. There we go. Maybe I should put pips in weapon. Maybe I should also put 4 pips in weapon. Alright, let's see how long this lasts. So, pretty long amount of time. Wow, 6 limpets might not be necessary, but they work fast. That's a cool trick. Do I still have a limpet attached there? Oh, depleted. Alright, so this is done. Alright. Let's go find another one. Let's see if we can find a core. So that one is that highlighter yellow? You guys tell me. It's hard for me to tell. It looks kind of small to be a core, right? Looks highlighter yellow, but... Too small, right? Too small, yeah. Let's try some things. See if we can find a bigger highlighter yellow. These don't look very highlighter yellow. Is it highlighter yellow? It looks like spinny. Is this highlighter yellow enough or not? Hard to say. Doesn't look like popcorn to me. If it's small, it's not a core. Okay, that's good to know. Pre-selected as you taught me. This is Bertrandite. does not look like a core to me. Subsurface and stuff. Alright, let's see if we can find a core. That is small, tiny. Alright, let's boost and get some speed, because none of these looks highlighted yellow as you would tell me. At least to me. That looks yellowish, or more yellow. Is that too small for a core? It needs to be this highlighted yellow and is super far away. Way around is saying hi. I'm saying hi. 7 hi. If I typo 7. I think this is a bit too spinny to be like a core, right? Not a core, but it's like, tell me already, not a core. Alright. So it needs to be super highlighted yellow from like a mile away, alright? Let's see if we can find one that's like super highlighted yellow from a mile away. Tier of content medium. Pulse. Alright, that's yellow, but not highlighted yellow, I think. Let's see if we can boost. Let's get some speed, man. See if we can detect something that's highlighted yellow from like a mile away. Actually go upside down. It's actually easier to like look at. Like, is this yellow highlighted yellow? But this looks a bit small to be a core, no? Go left, left. Everybody's like left. Is this the one that was left? No, this is subsurface. Left. It has red. Red. Too late. I missed it. Oh, too bad. This is not highlighted yellow, like. Red plus, oh, yellow plus red equals no. This one's highlighted yellow. Is it too small or too big? This looks like highlighted yellow from a mile away to me. It fits the definition. It needs to be a popcorn. Alright. Alright, let's see. This looks, I don't know. What do you think? Could it be a core? Popcorn is small, very round, with big protuberances all around. Oops, wrong button. This is it! This is it! See? There we go! So, now I need seismic charge launchers, right? And then I have to do low, medium, whatever stuff. Average strength. So this is like 2, like average strength, like whatever. Oops, I did it wrong. I'll fire it down here, I guess. 2, right? I think I got it. And then it's a samarium. This is a low strength, so 1. This is more samarium. It's a fixture of low strength. This is gonna explode in my face, like with my, like this is, we say low strength. Alright, I think I got it. Low yield, indeed, silver, samarium, fissure, average strength. Oops, that did not go in. Shot did not go in. Try again. That also didn't go in. Try again. Like harder than Death Star torpedo runs. Alright. Is that high yield child strength? Disarm, go to context panel. Why is that high yield? Should be disarm charge. I think I disarmed it. Did I disarm it? Did I disarm the wrong one? I don't know what I'm doing. Uh-oh. Oh, disarmed, yes. Oh, something exploded. Detonation time. Something is about to explode. Medium charge set. High strength. Alright. This is like full strength. Woo! Flop. Did I get them all? Should explode now. Average strength. I missed, I think, though. It's like 10 seconds. That went in. So detonation aim is about to explode in 5 seconds. We get some distance. Let's see what happens here. That's cool. My Olympus should collect stuff now, right? I'm gonna take a screenshot with this thing exploding. Yeah, that's really cool. Oh wait, that's a surface deposit, yeah. You have to like crack stuff off of there, right? Like... It's bright out here. Oops, wrong. Got it. Monancy. There's more Monancy around here. Cool. It is very bright out here. I guess I have night vision on and able to as a factor. Excellent. Oops, I bonked into something. Where's more Monancy around here? Mining entire moons, yeah, that'd be cool. One more, I think, somewhere down here. There it is. I'm gonna bonk something. Alright, more Monancy refined. No idea what I'm gonna do with this metal. Many are also things after. Alright, I think we cored. We cored this core. See if we can get another core and see if we can actually get a screenshot of it this time. Now that I'm like, know what to expect. Speed up. These look like pretty yellowish, but are you guys telling me the protrusion and stuff? Could this be a core or no? What happened to the prospectors? Did I Corsair destroy it or something? Do you guys see where the prospector is? No. Oh well, this one launched finally. This one is something other than a core, I think. Am I using Solar Prospector? Yes. Is that a bad thing? This doesn't look yellow enough. Right. Was I not supposed to? As you can tell, I'm not exactly an experienced miner. Oh, these are very yellow, but these are tiny. Right. Yellow and red, you're telling me it's not. So I guess that's not. This one's very yellow from a distance. Alright, let's see what it tells us. This one is like pretty cramped, tight spot. Hello, limpet. Wow, like right onto another one. This is not a core. I don't think so, at least. This is a subsurface. Play some of this mini game. That was too early. Oh, lower cargo scoop. Yeah, maybe I should do that. This is a very spinny asteroid, by the way. Alright, let's keep looking for cores. Boron, yeah. That was a long time ago. Is that popcorny yellow enough or no? Don't know if that even hit with this angle. It did. Osmium, lepidolite and stuff, but no, I think this is subsurface and not a core. Or you should put my prospectors with my pulse wave scanner. It's kind of dumb not to put them together. Where's my prospector? Pulse wave, surface scanner. Well, you can put a surface scanner, but I also prospector input here. There you go. Alright. Not like we're gonna use a surface scanner in an asteroid field anyway. That is not. It's too small, I guess. That's star white. Is that yellow enough? It looks oddly shaped and kind of reddish. You guys tell me no. These are not yellow enough. These are not yellow still enough. I don't see any highlighter yellow ones, as you would say. Those are tiny. Go this direction, it's gonna be a bit dense. Oh, this looks like there's a bunch of them here, but I don't know if anyone's yellow enough. No, I don't think so. This one's highlighter yellow. Or no? Yeah, nothing strikes me as like clearly an option. Ooh, that's very yellow. How about this one? Alright, let's see. Why is the Corsair firing one prospector every 5? Or none? Not prospecting. Let me see if I open the scoop. Changes anything. Nope. Oh, finally. I guess opening the hatch did something. Maybe, maybe not. This doesn't look like a core, though. It's like a silver. Just a silly silver surface option. Oh, this is also very, very bright. More of a covering out black shadows in area when you pulse. I don't know, this looks very bright. Lump. No, this is just subsurface. Oh, you can see there's a shadow if you're close enough, I guess. This is like too reddish, I think, to be a core, right? Alright, let's see. These are yellow, but they're small. This is not yellow enough. Oh, does that one inspire me? That one looks very yellow. Is it small, though, or is it big enough? That one looks very bright. Down? Now. Is it the one I'm going towards, or is it, did I pass it? Let's see. Let's see if this one is it. See. Did it hit? Not yet. What is it doing? Oh, now it hit. Alright, this one looks... Oh, finally, we got the core. Alright, now... we have a better idea of, like... how this works. High strength. So do you need to charge them all? Do you need to charge just a little bit? Like get close and pulse. I can do that. Okay. See shadows. Do I see shadows? I mean, it's hard to say because I have a prospector on it right now, so it looks all different. All right. But, alright, let's, this way I have to charge all the way, right? It won't work if it's prospected, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Alright, 1. Average strength. Medium yell, charge set. I think I got the gist of how to do it now, at least. Asteroid Fisher, power strength. So you have to charge midway, but you don't have to overcharge. There. Medium charge set. Colton. Asteroid Fisher. High strength. Alright, high yield. This is low strength. This is like the minimum. Low yield, charge fast. Low strength, Fisher here. What do I win if I get them all? And I think I got them all. Yeah. Cool. I think I got them all. I got a minute to set up my screenshot. It looks like it's in a blue zone. So blue zone, I guess, is a good thing, right? Blue zone. Oh, this is actually with a nice, also, like, thing. A nice screenshot. Alright, and Alt F10 it if I can get, like, the proper angle. There we go. Oh, it's in blue, you detonate now. Can I just let it explode, or do I have to manually detonate it? There we go. No, I pressed the wrong freaking button. I was gonna let it detonate itself, but I pressed the start recording video button instead of the high resolution image. I did take a high resolution screenshot, as you can tell from the fact that everything's stuck. But I took it after the thing had already blown. Alright. Let's gather our prizes. And find another one to take a decent screenshot, since I clearly not succeeded at this one. No, aberration blaster, right, from this one. Yeah, I need a cargo scoop, that will help with collection, I agree. My hull is doing fine. What's wrong with my hull? I got 62%. 62% is like 62% more than I need. All right. I think we refined more stuff. There's still a couple worth popping open. One is there, actually in front of me. Boom. And one is there. I think this is it in terms of mine. That's it. How much do I got? Like, 26 tons, 50 tons. Yeah, I don't want to join the 1% club. I agree. Totally not. All right, I think we got stuff. Let's go find another core. This one's tiny. That one's yellow, but too spinny, I think. This one, Is that too small or is that one's good? Core detected. Oh, nice. Come on, let's see. Can I pop the surface deposit first so I also don't get confused? I think I can, right? Just Fisher, 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 silver. It's gonna start the timer? No, it should not start the timer, right? Repeatedly, right? This might not be the most efficient way to do it, but it's cleaner, I guess. No, there's subsurface like things too. That's my displacement missing. There it is. Gosh, visibility is really terrible. Asteroid Fisher, Asteroid Fisher, Asteroid Fisher, Asteroid Fisher. And I'm on it there. I think I missed that one. I did not miss that one. Do the subsurface deposits disappear if you pop the core? I guess they do. I would imagine they do. The fact that I imagine they do doesn't actually mean that they do. Alright, that has finished that deposit, and then there should be one more. Alright, and then the rest is just core stuff. Monazit could be cores only, yeah, it could be. Did it go in? Nope. That did go in. Boom. See if I can land another hit. No. Too far. Hopper is empty. Monazit always been called a Lepidolite. Oh, okay. Haven't used an refinery in so long. No, so not used to seeing there. Okay, better position to get this thing going. Go in. Nope. Come on, that was a good hit. Yeah, it was a good hit. Should be the last one. I think I missed that one, but somehow it still gave me the win. I think they've gotten a lot more generous with that thing. Alright, I think we have what we need now in terms of seismic charges. Alright, let's roll. Let's also try to hit it. Oh, come on. Alright, in. D2, Child of Pain. Ah. That's in. It's average. Miss. It's in. Average as well. Right, I think, why does it say it's too high? Do I need to drop one of the low yield? Disarm charge. I disarmed it, but it still says it's red. Oh, perfect. Now it's blue. So you don't have to arm everything, right? Just arm, like, the lighting here is terrible, though. Where is a star? On the opposite side, I think. Oh, better. It's annoyingly, it's like, oh, there's another exploded core in the background. Oh, that's Tageta, there it is. I was like, another core in the background. This is a decent screenshot if we can get it. If. Could explode soonish, right? There we go. But yes, I think we got it. Might be able to take a second decent one. See what came out afterwards. Yeah, I think we're not getting a second one. But we got a one, which was good. Cool. Let's gather our epilepsy warning, yeah. There's definitely some flashing lights. Ouch. Oh, come on. Doesn't want to hit it from here. Guess we go around. Wow, it is bright. Precision blasters don't have ammo, right? You can just fire away. I think after this we can go refine these materials. I know just a refinery around here that would allow us to refine those metals. I'd also use the refinery contact for the first time ever in the game. I don't even know if it works. Not that there's like much of a reason to use it, but since I've never even tried it, I guess I don't think I've had like mining materials on board in a long time. Is it so bright because I have night vision on, or is it so bright regardless? I think it's so bright regardless. Wow. It is bright. I think that's it. The last little piece, or big piece. This is a core, I guess. Alright, cargo scoop retracted. There we go. Flight assist off. Woo! You can see the other cores from here too that were popped, I think. Or at least could when I took the screenshot earlier. There it is. The third core or something. Yeah. Looks cool. Look at that. Double core clouds. It's actually, yeah, it's a very, it's like a purple star, and if you look at Taigeta and Legacy, all of this is purple, like, and it looks a lot better, to be honest, than this weird gray, which is kind of ugly. All right, let's go back to Anvil's Pride. Oh, we should have named this ship. We didn't name the ship. As Mia suggested, we're naming it Corsair. Corsair. Yeah, no, I agree. There's no purple stars, but it looks purple. And the light of this asteroid field and Legacy. If you want to go check it out for yourself. There we go. Green stars, yeah, green stars would be interesting. I think I might be going a little too fast. Woo! Yes, I was going too fast. Oh 07 Godless Norwegian, welcome to the stream. I think we're done mining roids. We can go back to mining goids. It's good to know that we have a miner Corsair in case we would need it. Why would we need it? In case we would need it. It's good to know we have one now. How many limpets do we use? We had 150. We used 50. 50 limpets. 50 limpets for 73 tons of cargo. Not bad. Not bad. Oh yeah, you can certainly speed up with Super Cruise. Like, again, I'm not in a rush or trying to gun for anything right now. So it's like. Now the refinery contact refines 2 of the unrefined metal into 1 ton of a refined one. I don't know if it's worth it from a value perspective. Probably it isn't, but I'll try it anyway. Why they can fix flickering lights? Because lighting is hard, and flickering lights flicker for a reason, and fixing that reason is not an easy fix. You need a reason, because we don't know how. That's a reason, or at least we don't know how to do so easily. I mean, everything is fixable with, you know, resources and the like. Now I want to do AX fight and dance with flowers. Maybe. Right now I want to try the... Oh, but there's no refinery contact on player-owned stations, I think. So we can't actually try the refinery contact thing, which is sad. But we can sell our hull. Don't know how much money we'll make. I don't assume we'll make 40,000 credits, guys. We're rich. And another 30,000 credits. That's 70,000 credits. 1 ton of coltan. 77. And then this should be worth a bit more. This is demand is 1. Why is demand 1 for this thing? How is there basically no demand? The demand is 1, but I can still sell all 29 for basically no money. Alright. Maya buys them for a decent amount of time. Right? I guess. Alex, your prices at Anvil's Pride are not competitive, man. Like, let me tell you that. I'll still sell it because you're a friend. Here. And this is, wow, 8 million credits. Now that's better. This is 210,000, which is not even close to what Kipling Orbital is paying for it, which is 4 times as much. Still better than 2 credits per ton. How does Kipling Orbital pay 4x for these things? That's one of the great mysteries of mining, I guess. Alright, well. Did I empty my hold? I think I did. Alright. Back to our carrier we go. Ooh. You're honestly curious on how I am so low on cash with all the X you do. Do you stash all cash on the carrier? And the short answer is yes. This is my carrier balance in the top right here. I don't know if you can see it with the overlay, but if you turn off the overlay here, you should be able to see my carrier balance. As you can see, I am not that poor. But thank you for your concerns. And I'm selling 1,000 tons of metal alloys, which I no longer need. So if you want to buy some, come on over and buy some. Alright. Oh, I have no doubt that there's plenty of people richer than me, but I have never made, you know, I never made becoming crazy rich as a thing. I'm not higher than 111 billion. Pretty sure I was more than that, right? Do I have less than 111 billion? I thought I was higher than that. I'll double check my balance, but doesn't work, right? Yeah, Spires have a significant amount of contributions to my own personal net worth in the game. You're at 111. I am at 103. Why did I think I was higher? I don't know. Thought it was 120 billion or so, but I guess I misremember. 103 billion. What have I done with... No, I have turned those in. Hmm. 2 billion. I might just be misremembering. I might have actually spent it to fill the carrier during colonization. That's, I think, what happened. I spent it paying commanders to load my carrier. Some 20 billion or so. I think that's what happened to it. Nice to have a minor Corsair though. It's like, I don't think I had a medium miner. I think I had a Python as a medium miner, so 100 years ago. But that was a long time ago. How much do I think they were priced, like squadron carriers at? Is that the question? I would guess 50 billion. What? I would guess higher than your guess. I mean, the point is for squadrons to work together, like 10 billion is something a single player can more or less easily swing. That's just double a fleet carrier. I think it'll be more than double a fleet carrier, but I may be wrong. It also depends on like what the squadron carrier will let you do, because 50 is too much for most squadrons, so maybe. mean, I can buy 2 of those, as you just saw. So I don't know. I don't know if it's too hard for most squadrons, but maybe. Alright. I know, right? That's it does add up, Alex. Well, we might be the exception, but I also wouldn't underestimate how rich some squadrons are. Like, you know, even if people just, you know, even if a single commander has $1 billion to spare, all you need is 50 people in the squadron to like pay for a squadron carrier, and squadrons have spaces for 500 people, at least for now. So I don't know. I don't think 50 billion is too outrageous for a squadron. It is outrageous if you consider it for a person, but these are, again, squadron assets. They're not individual assets. Well, at least they're not meant to be. Right? And then sure, you can have your one-man squadron if you want, but right, I don't think that's what they're designed as. Alright, let's rename this what it's supposed to be named. Oops. Livery. Corsair. I think we're up to 7. Kind of reluctant to put a. Maybe I'll just put another chrome paint job on this one. Yeah, no, I agree. Wrong one. There you go. Alright, and then the very important cockpit canopy accessories. Where's the bobble hat? There you go. This is something I do pretty much on my ship. I know I gotta get the Midnight Black, but I haven't bought it yet. I need to buy arcs for it, since it's 10,000 and I only got 5,000. Alright. I'll do it next time we do an op with the XSF. And I bring my Corsair. I was also thinking that it might get out on a discount during Black Friday in November, so I'm like, I want to buy it now, don't want to wait for the sale. Still not sure. Yeah, there's no graphite. There's a Praetorian Gray or something like this for the ship, which, I mean, works, but it's not really that great. Show you, like. So this is Midnight Black. Oh, you can't see anything because the lights in the carrier are off, so it's impossible to see. But this is the Praetor Gray. It's fine on the top, but it's very bright gray, light gray on the sort of sides. So it's like, this is what we'll tolerate, but definitely a strong preference for Midnight Black. Anyway, this is a miner. This is not an XSF combat ship, so. Like, But talking about the easy mode Corsair, where is my Corsair? Here. Yeah, you may use technical graphite gray, cheapest option recommended. That's Praetor gray in the case of Corsair. I think I have ads here, yeah. Plasma chargers, where are you? There you are. Why these say pre-engineered and the others do not is a mystery, but I think I need an experimental weapon stabilizer or somewhere here to gonna make this work. $10 up a call. There we go. Two NPC Pleiades and a beam. There we go. I mean, high rank officers have weapon colors and engine colors to kind of like be distinguished. It's like, it's also probably less important what their rank is and what their role is in the fight, to be honest. That's why I think the color definition is for lizards, like wing commanders, more so than people with a particular rank. This looks good. This is fine. Yep, yep. Yep. Yeah, alright. Ship is combat worthy. Let's fix our high priorities. Alright, this looks good. Let's get some limpets. We don't need 64, but now makes a difference again. You can load down this ship as much as you want. I don't need a... oh, yeah, I do need a Xeno scanner for this ship. You're right. Thank you, Baron, for a reminder. Otherwise, we're not sub-targeting hearts. I agree with Alex. We don't need different liveries for different ranks. Should I give up my caustic sink launcher, SFN, or SFN? Caustic launch. You don't even need a caustic sink launcher. I don't know why I have. This is an XZ build, so like I should just put another Sears sink in here. Alright, that's better for solo fights. Let's go fight a Medusa. I haven't fought a Medusa in a long time. 101, that is. Now let's do this the proper way. Plasma charges. Remember us here. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Is this fine? I think it's fine. Limpets we have. Yes. Let's go. Well, I mean, if you forgot me, you can always transfer them. It's relatively straightforward, right? Guns at the ready, we're answering the call. Yeah, I made basic paint jobs annoyingly expensive. But I wouldn't have been, you know, too bummed if I had also increased the amount of arcs you earn during weekly regular operations, but they didn't do that, so that was a bit depressing. That's a Hydra. Or more likely than not a Hydra. That's possibly a Medusa, but not sure. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, that's close. Let's go see. Roll that one. It's not a guaranteed one, but we'll see. Medusas are scary until they're not, but they're scary at the beginning. They hit like a truck. Yeah, universal paint jobs would have been better, I agree. Things look in order. Why you don't took shot down? I'm not sure what you mean with shot down, Barm. Solo was very hard for me. Yeah, solo dudes is very hard for everybody the first time around. And sometimes even the 10th time around. Alright. Chieftain does well against Medusas. Nice. Solo fights. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we got a spiky one. Hello, spiky one. Does this thing fly 033 or 0? I think I need to change my pips because like this is in the Panther configuration. Yeah, I know. I'm here. I see you. I think we want to fly 042, right? I would imagine. Let's try it. 042. And then this is fine. Alright, let's see if I still remember how to fly this ship. Which I'm not sure is the case. But let's try. I missed. Ah! He turned around and I missed. That was so funny. Gosh, this thing flies, unlike the Panther, which kind of crawls. Forgot they don't have flak. I would have gotten flak. Also forgot I have a fixed beam instead of a gimbal one. Yeah, I'm used to flying something completely different. Chieftain with 6 Gauss. Now that's a lot of Gauss. See if we can do a Medusa entirely without doing any kind of synthesis of any kind. How about that? No heat sinks, no ammo, no limpets, no nothing. We kind of wasted 3 hit sinks on that first heart, which is annoying, but back to 100% hull, which is fine. Whee! Oh, this is nice. Boost kiting the swarm is fun. Spent too much time in like that chunker. Yeah, this is effectively what Hibika's going at hot orbit because I'm going so fast that the interceptor is not shooting at me. Oh, is it technically a hot orbit if I'm at 0% heat? I guess it still is, because like, it doesn't shoot you, which means it doesn't go rearm, which makes things a lot easier, but still, I'm not hot. That shield dropping right now. Alright, we dance now. Insertion. I'm trying to conserve heat sink, so I'm like trying to figure out what's the best way to do that. Charging. Maybe I should stop firing when I'm like at 3 point whatever kilometers. This is hot orbiting, see? This is definitely hot orbiting. I'm conserving heat sinks a little bit too much. Come on, this is terrible orbiting. Again, I'm not used to flying these fast ships anymore. Finally exerted. I got it, I think. I did not agitate the swarm, right? I don't think I did. Oh, we're nice and cold. We did use a little too many heat sinks for my taste for what we're trying to do here. But, as I said, we're doing it without heat sinks one way or another. It's probably going to be another, but... Not orbiting like garbage also helps. Unlike what I just did earlier. But again, I'm used to orbiting a ship that does twice the speed of this thing, so I'm like, I'm readjusting somewhat. I mean half, not twice. This thing does twice the speed of a Panther. And is actually able to turn in addition. I also forgot how slow it is to kind of like lose this shield when I'm like just using a small beam, medium beam laser. If I wasn't playing with this idea like doing no synth entirely Medusa, I would just fire on the shield. You can just put NPC shots on it. Kind of burns much faster. What is going on? Oh. I think my button got stuck. But I did do it with Gauss, Alex, like you wanted. So there's that. I did do Panther versus Hydra with Gauss and not mod shards. 2 medium and 2 small Gauss, which is the best Gauss configuration for the Panther, if you ask me. I gotta reboost because like we're way out of whack here. All right, closing range, pitch the weapon. Slowing, and weapons, and guns. Now I think I agitated that swarm. Where is that swarm? To my right, and now behind me. Trying to stay away so that if a swarm does decide to go banzai on me, I'm kind of able to like bait it. See if we can bait it from the side here. Come on, swarmy swarm. Missile me. It only missiles you when it reaches 3 kilometers, which now it clearly isn't at, so I'm faster in the swarm. Also, I got the speed bug, I think. Yeah, we're in that's one of the annoying things right now. It's like there's the speed bug once you are in range of orbital cruise. Which we are now, somehow. There are missiles coming. Just a few, and very far away. Alright, it's done, so let's go in. Straight through. And clear. We've reset the swarm. Note how my speed stays at 600 even though I'm not boosting or anything. That's a speed bug. That's a gravity speed bug. In fact, I'm accelerating 601, which would normally not be positive. Possible, I mean. Positive, it isn't regardless, but it's more of a question of what is possible, not positive. I should repair my MRPs at this point. Alright. Majestic maneuver? Really? What did I do? Wonder if I can get the swarm to fire on its big boss. I should be able to. I'm fast enough. At this range, fire at me, fire at me, fire at me. We do quite a bit of damage if we hit. Oh, where a swarm is at. Alright, okay, thanks. Sounded pretty simple, but it's very easy in the ship. Right. Because you can outdistance the swarm. You're faster than the swarm. So it's very easy. Is that shield down? Yep, it is. Alright. Let's dance. Remind me to pop a heatsink. Plasma rearming. One more heatsink, unfortunately. Exert it. Ouch! That hurts. I don't want to pop another heatsink. So we'll pop a repair input instead. Two more hearts, I think. With this annoying speed bug. I think we are far enough that I should be able to kind of like drag it so that we get out of orbital cruise. And that stupid bug stops. Just gotta go this direction. Oh, you were shooting at me, so cute. Faster than you now, buddy. I'm hitting the swarm, that's also so cute. Like, beams don't do anything to a swarm. You can hit it, you can hear the beeps, but you don't really do any damage. I think, at least. I haven't tried if you can actually destroy any of these, like, just with... I'm actually curious. Can you destroy swarms, like, with... Did it explode? Did one of those explode? No, I don't think so. I don't think it did any damage to him. Maybe I need bigger lasers. Because we just tried, and point defense actually, when they turn into missiles, does work against them. So that one works. We need another repellent bits. And I want to see if I can destroy at least one of them. The beam. Almost out of orbital cruise quote range. Which is the other thing I'm trying to do right now. I guess it's 975 or 1,000 kilometers or something. Oh, hello there. Alright, you were going faster than me, I'll give you that. I had to put pips in engine. But now I did. Alright, we're out of orbital cruise, which is great, because it was really sucky. This eliminates the speed bug, because there's no more gravity. Makes our life better in many ways. Shit is offline, so we'll give up on that, trying to kill a swarm with just beams, and switch to guns here. Exert it. Nice hit. Not a good hit. Decent hit. Did I get it? I thought I got it. Come on. Now. Last heart. Let's cool off before it shuts me down. Hopefully. 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 Yeah, we cooled off and we're out of range. We're good. Now, let's fly a little bit more in a Mechan way. as soon as it wakes up. But it needs to wake up first, otherwise it will shut me down, and that would be problematic. Are you awake? I think you're awake. Hello, buddy. Yeah, boy. Oh, I missed you. Let's try again. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now that's what I was talking about. Now we dance again. Now you're going to rearm? Alright, I'll chase you. Alright. We got 2 heat sinks left. Man, we could have used another one earlier. Oh, there's caustics. That's so cute. Let's shoot the caustics down. We can't shoot them down with beams, by the way. These we can shoot down. Swarm, not so much. But the missiles, we totally can. Come on. Boom. Boom. Alright. Remember what we were doing earlier? Well, I hope you remember, because we're going to do it again. Charging weapons. Boom! And down, and down, and down you go. Oh, I got caustic. It's good that we had those 2 heat sinks left. We needed them. The pre-engineered point defense take down the caustic missile. It's a good question, Progress Gustavo. I don't know. Because I never really used point defense against caustic missiles. They don't work against, well, say otherwise. Again, I haven't really used them enough to be able to have an opinion. Coben was testing them earlier against Fargo missiles, and they do work against Fargo missiles. The pre-engineered ones that the CG handed out sort of works a little bit. I don't know, Alex, what do you think? I think they work, but more as a kind of option of last resort, I want to say. As in, I wouldn't rely on them. The best solution is still not to agitate the swarm. If you agitate the swarm, the best solution is to bait the missiles and then reset the swarm. If really, for one reason or another, you can't do either, then yeah, sure. I guess it's better than eating all the missiles to shoot at least some of them down. But, whoa. I tried to tap the button, but somehow it didn't tap. By the way, we succeeded. No synthesis of any kind. 0. And very chill fight. Well, we got 25% however, but that's because we went a little bit like to town with the rams at the end. But again, that's plenty. That is plenty left. And the strip's torn asunder. Yeah, they completely messed up the carrier lighting for some reason or another. Try not to crash myself into the carrier, and on that note, that would be depressing. Whoa. Yeah, I completely agree with Alex. What he wrote about the point defense CG. Thank you, Nick. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, in dealing with scythes and their missiles and hatch breakers, that would be a different story. I kind of agree. All right, folks, I think that's all for today. Thank you for following the stream. Glory to mankind. Commander Mechan, over and out.